Okay, see? This is exactly what I'm talking about. Right at the top there, now it says, "Goodbye, Miss Bartender." Now, I'm not... Actually, no, I have a hunch on this. I think maybe that's in relation to whatever chapter the current game file you're playing on is. Huh. Something to think about for sure. Alright, well, let's see what do we got here. No new notifications or reminders. Happy New Year. May all your wishes... Oh yeah, okay, I remember that. I definitely have enough for rent, so I should be good. I guess we go to work. Don't think there's anything else to do. Yeah, it's New Year's Eve. I mean, I don't think we're doing anything this evening, right? It's just the party. Has to be. Well, let's see. Gil's in the back getting everything ready. I'll go grab some food I've ordered. Spicy wings more than likely. They only agreed to work on New Year's if I went to pick it up myself. I think that's reasonable. I think every place should be like that, you know? Shut down around... Well, no, hold on a second. If you're a bar, it's different. But otherwise, I don't know. I feel like they should shut down around like... Any other place should shut down around like 9, something like that. But bars, of course, you know. Old Lang Syne, a couple of Guinnesses. Guinness-I? Guinness-y. No, Guinnesses, yeah. You alright? I don't know. My voice kind of went crackety-crack. I'm scared. Gabby will show up any minute. Oh, crap, I forgot about her. But you know what? I do have coffee with me this time, so this is awesome. I'm also wearing... Well, you can't see that. Should sort out the camera situation one of these days. I'm wearing my Rad Sheba t-shirt. You know who you are. Relax, everything will be alright. I can assure you of that. Drink something, maybe that'll cheer you up. Yeah, maybe. I'll leave you for a bit, but keep your chin up. Get through this, I'll give you, I don't know, a hug. Does that work? A hug. Big one. Reward for after everything's said and done. Gotta go. You can do it. I believe in you. Blip. Right. I will make myself a drink. Everything's fine. You've been avoiding this for all these years. Now it's time to face it head on. Yeah, everything's fine. Everything will be better after I talk to Gabby. Boss might even give me a hug. I'm okay. Oh no. Wait, I want to make myself a... I can't make myself a drink. 44,000, that's not... Whew, I am a tough worker. Hello. Can we have some music, please? Nope. Okay, this is going to be awkward then. Gabby. You timed it, I see. Come in. Excuse me. Welcome to Jill and Gabby. Hey. Whoa. Yeah, you're cross-counter. I'm gonna get some coffee for this. Sit tight, the emotional angst ain't going nowhere. You talk first. No, well... Out with it, damn it! Jeez, you two. Why I gotta ruin the emotional moment like that? I'm gonna let the awkwardness sit. That's just my way of breaking it up so it's not too awkward. That's my insecurities seeping into the game here. There's enough going on here without that. Some days ago, I got a letter. And even odder than getting a letter is the fact that, well, it was from your sister. A what? My sister sent you a letter. That's the first I've heard of it. What did it say? I don't know. I never opened it. At least not until now. I figured I should read it with you. Yeah, let's do it. I thought she was pissed for me. Like, why are you mad at me? This is supposed to be a bonding moment. Let's read it. I'm going to look aggressively at the letters so they don't give us any shit. All right, then. Oh, here. I'm going to give you a few moments now, if you're emotionally invested in these two, to get a box of Kleenex and perhaps something soft so that you can, you know, let the emotions run free. Are you good? Let's begin. Oh my god, there's a flippin' of paper. There's paper in the future. I'm impressed. Sorry. Oh, the blue's the letter. Okay. Just that? Yep. Is there anything else in the letter? Maybe on the back? This is just like your sister. I spent days worried about this letter, not wanting to open it for fear of what it might contain. I lost sleep and appetite thinking about it. And after all those worries, after all those problems, after all these years of not talking to her, she sends me a letter. A fucking letter of all things. And she just says sorry? Sorry for what? For our fight? For not talking all those years? Oh, now I'm fucking pissed. Are you laughing?
Well, sorry, I remember all the times my sister provoked you that way. Like that time where she gave you chocolates labeled 1, 2, and 4 during Valentine's Day, and you were pissed about the lack of a 3. Or that time that you left an unopened beer bottle on the table, she sneakily opened it and took a sip. She didn't tell you she did it, and you were confused all day long.
She always bragged she knew me like the back of her hand. The letter was supposed to piss me off like that, and I guess she had all the rights to brag.
Maybe she was being sincere, though. She did express to me that she was sorry on more than one occasion.
She did, huh? You told me she died from localized nanomachine rejection, right?
In her heart, yeah. Instead of the massive rejection that always makes the news, her case was more focused. They usually amputate or replace a part and call it a day, but organs are different. The condition made her susceptible to transplant rejections.
Yeah, no, I could see that. That's like kind of like you let's replace the thing that has the nanomachine rejection thing with something else that might just reject it anyway. Yeah, no, that is a tricky one right there. Given that I don't know enough about this advanced society, I can't offer a suggestion. But then again, you're not looking for one, are you, Gabby? And not to mention artificial hearts and genetic treatments were out of the question.
Yep. Thing is, apparently she suffered that since she was 18 but kept it a secret from everyone.
Really? Yeah, why?
Hell if I know. I was angry to learn that she had it. Hid it. My apologies. My frowniness is affecting my speech. Why didn't she tell me? Was it to avoid worrying me? Was she ashamed? What was it?
Wait, how did she live so normally then?
She had to use a serum, shots near her heart every 3 days. Apparently the serum burns like hell. Shot even left her a nasty mark where she had to apply them.
So the thing near her left breast wasn't a birthmark. And the rejection was what ended up killing her? So did she stop taking it on purpose? Or was it just expensive?
The nano machine rejection was what ended up killing her, but they couldn't find what made her so vulnerable. Doctor said she might have missed a shot, or the shots made her other defenses grow weaker. The condition could have just gone nuts out of nowhere, or maybe it was blood pressure. Maybe it was a regular heart attack and the rejection acted afterwards. They don't know. She kept it a secret from everyone, so nobody knows. Maybe if she told me about it, I could have helped her. Maybe she'd still be alive. Maybe she wouldn't have faced it alone instead of just dying in her sleep.
Think about what ifs won't bring her back.
Hey?
I spent so much time hammering myself with what ifs after you told me she died. What if I waited to cool down a bit back then? What if I just swallowed my fears at that very moment? What if I had apologized earlier? What if I'd given a chance to the Research Institute thing back then? And the amount just increased threefold after I lashed out at you the other day. But today, I realized something. Having regrets with the dead is a hollow effort. You're alive, you're here. You can make amends with you, but I can't make amends with the dead. I can't apologize to her like I can apologize to you right now. Jill. Lenore, she's resting now. She's just resting after having that heart condition all these years.
She didn't have to face it alone, though. She only...
So, let's celebrate her life and achievements. If we are to mourn, let's mourn her together. If we're to honor her, we'll do it together. Together. Lenore was a fun-loving person. The best we can do right now is try to lighten up, even if it's only for a moment. I need to ask, though, did she really start to complain about chest pain shortly after I left?
No. She didn't get visibly worse after you left or anything. Everything was actually too sudden. She did complain about chest pains from time to time, but that actually goes way back before you left. Back then, we thought it was just acid reflux or something. Gods, I even blamed her death on you. I was just too angry back then. A part of me just wanted to put the blame on someone or something. You didn't deserve that. Sorry.
Hey, I'm sorry too, you know? We both have things to apologize for. Don't think too much about it. I should have been mature and not shout at you either, so... yeah, let's just call all that water under the bridge, shall we?
Are you sure?
Of course I am. So, how did you find me exactly?
Well, have you heard of a message board called Danger/You?
I have, yeah.
Well, truth is that I visit it from time to time. The other day I read a thread that discussed the bar. The description of the bartender sounded just like you. Are you mad?
No, not mad. More like dumbfounded.
Hey, Jill, can you tell me what the problem was back then? What sparked that fight? Weren't you happy with my sister?
Back then, I didn't know what I wanted to do with myself after I graduated college. I went in and pretty much hated my last couple of years there. It's not far-fetched to think that I only tolerated being there because your sister was with me. Had she stopped supporting my studies, I would have quit right then and there. And then after graduating, I got a very good job offer that she accepted on my behalf in no time. She kept saying it was the best for me in my future, and I was livid. Why'd you have to do that? I hated it. I didn't even know if I wanted to go there, but she still insisted so much. Like she was forcing that burden on me. And then my became our future, and she started talking about marriage.
You were going to get married?
Yeah, I kind of figured that. I mean, a relationship that long, you having this much regret over it, it was serious, man. I could read between the lines. I don't think we ever took it seriously. It was just something she kept mentioning. Not like we didn't think about that down the line, but she mostly teased me with it. But the thought suddenly scared the shit out of me. I loved her. I don't think I was ready for such a commitment, especially considering what she did. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I wasn't going to let her decide such a big thing for me. Excuse me. I mean, she could be really pushy from time to time. Like I said, I pretty much passed college thanks for being with her, and that was partly because she was so pushy. Even if she had the best intentions, she could be, well, abrasive from time to time. And it rained down on me at that moment. She took it upon herself to make that choice for me. What would have stopped her once we'd gotten married? Well, I mean, you're not wrong. Still, what if she suddenly decided to craft my life to her needs after marriage? I knew her. She would do it thinking it was the best for me. But what about my freedom, my say on the matter?
So that's where you stopped loving Lenore?
No. I never stopped loving her, which is why it hurts so much. But you have to understand, I didn't want to wake up 40 years old and working a job I hate. Just out of routine, getting used to it. I wanted a break from everything. Everything. I wanted a break from everything. Jeez. Gotta do some tongue exercise or something before I do this. Elocution exercises. For a while, to put my thoughts in order. Regroup myself. Think carefully about what to do next.
I can understand. I sometimes felt the same, although I'm not even in college.
You aren't? God, you're mature for your age.
So that's what led you two to fighting, huh?
Yeah, you know, the word fight makes it sound like we exchanged blows or something. It's all silly when I think back to it. Tragically silly. Maybe I was the one who started the fight, getting all defensive about not wanting to take that offer. Perhaps if I didn't overreact to her arguments about wasting this huge opportunity, maybe she wouldn't have lashed out at me this bad. Could have been avoided if I just kept a cool head and talked about it with her.
My sister said something like that.
Hey?
I told you she mentioned on more than one occasion how sorry she was about the whole thing, right? Should have listened to her to the end, but instead I kept pushing her. I should have kept a cool head instead of letting my jealousy take the best of me. It was her offer, not mine. Should have stopped projecting myself so much into her. Something like that.
Lenore.
We are quite the hotheads, you, me, and my sis.
You were supposed to be the mature one, you know. Play your role correctly.
But why didn't you come back, Jill? Did you end up hating us that much? Did the break include us too?
No, it's just that... Remember when your sister was giving a class and you broke a window? I didn't want to see her for fear of being scolded.
But my sister wouldn't have scolded you.
But I was afraid, dead afraid. I couldn't bring myself to face your sister.
But I faced her back then, and I was like 7 at the time. Why couldn't you do it?
It's not quite the same. And in perspective, no matter what reason I came up with, it'll never make sense. Everything sounds stupid when I look back on it, you know? Now that it makes... Not that it makes things easier. I won't ever get to speak to her ever again, and it feels bad because it's stupid.
I swear, you and my sis were meant for one another. You both moved on after all that, but neither had the courage to go back and say you're sorry.
Well, I mean, to jump out of it for a second, I think we've all been in one situation or another that... I'll quote a song. We've all been in one situation or another we regret. Song's message doesn't link up with what's being said here, but suffice to say, I think it's something we can all empathize with. We've all got something we'd like to go back and apologize for. Moved on, but it always felt like there was some unfinished business, some feelings that could be healed. But hey, you know what? Gotta keep on keeping on. Like I said, berating myself over those past mistakes won't bring her back.
I miss her so much, though. We were together all the time, always talking about, dumb stuff. I wouldn't call my parents useless, but she was the one I could always talk to. I feel her absence every day. Everything is just so quiet now.
She was an amazing person. Yeah, she was an amazing person. Hey? Mourning her's fine and all, but we should be celebrating her life. If she was here, she would tell us that's no fun in sulking for so long.
She told you that all the time.
The same way she told you to stop rubbing things in people's faces. Both figuratively, and literally sometimes.
Hey, I was 8 back then.
So, let's have a toast in her honor, shall we?
A toast?
Yeah, let me get you a drink.
A drink?
Don't worry, trust me. Let's make something to toast Gabby with, probably something sweet. Oh, well, if we're going for something sweet. I think a sugar rush is in order. It's New Year's. She deserves to have a proper drink. I'm definitely making myself a proper drink. God damn, do I ever have to. Do I have to make 2? I probably have to make 2, don't I? Yeah, I definitely have to make 2. There we go. Oh, no, only 1. Oh, okay, all right. I guess we're splitting that. Grab this for a sec.
Okay.
Lenore, I know you're watching for Beyond right now, as I give a drink to your little sister. It's obvious to me now that we both meant to make amends at some point, but we never got around to it. I can't apologize to you anymore, but I can at the very least make you rest easier. So, know that I'll look out for Gabby in your absence. I'll make sure she grows into a fine woman just like you were, and I'll always be there for her. I'll be sure the little brat doesn't face the same problem you and I had. Hey, want to add anything?
I'll always miss her.
Don't say it to me, say it to her.
That's a bit...
Come on, just this once.
I'll always miss you, sis. Sis, you idiot. Why'd you keep that secret for so long? Idiot. I always told you everything. Wasn't I enough, you idiotic idiot?
Adorable.
Hey, Jill, promise me you won't be like that knucklehead, that you won't keep stuff like that to yourself.
Only if you promise the same to me.
And promise me we won't fight.
Well, I can't do that.
Eh?
You and I are both too thick-headed. Sooner or later we'll clash on something. But what I can promise is that I won't run away like last time. We'll both cool off. We'll talk it over like the adults we are.
I'm not an adult.
Let's face it, you've been more mature than I have.
Dude. Hey, did you mean what you said, that you'd look after me?
I'll always be there for you, Gabby. I mean, I'm not Lenore, but I wouldn't dare leave my little sister alone.
Jill. Hey, wasn't this a toast?
Right. For Lenore, faithful sister and girlfriend. Cheers.
Cheers. So, about this drink. Can I drink it?
Do you like it? Take a sip.
It's not bad.
I made it. It's freaking awesome. What do you mean it's not bad? Tch. I mean, I blush at my accomplishments, but come on, give me some kudos, pat on the back. Why not drink it then? You're with an adult. We might as well break the alcohol taboo here and now.
Right.
You know, now that I think back to it, didn't your sister give you beer once as a prank?
Oh yeah, that. It was an April Fool's. I should have known better when she offered me apple soda. I put bubble gum on the soles of her shoes in retaliation. Oh, how she tripped and fell. Ha ha ha. She walked funny. My jaw hurt for the rest of the day.
From the beer, or did she punch you? I don't know what that means. Wait. Yeah, but did you know you got my drink that time?
Huh?
Yeah, she gave me a beer and it turned out to be apple soda.
Oh. Did you get back at her?
Well, I did hide all the dildos in the house that night, only to find out she knew how to use a cucumber. Well, alright, okay, hold on. You're not saying that out loud. Good. And as a follow-up, she used that same cucumber in the salad days later. God damn it, that is savage. That is savage as hell. Holy cow. Man, you can't be doing stuff like that. Okay. I feel like we're coming to the end of this, and I think dildo cumber salad is the best way to stop this episode and pick up on a high note afterwards. Wow. Lenore was vicious. Ooh, that is an April Fool's Day fiend. All right, well, hope you guys enjoyed this one. I sure as hell did. Can't wait to see the conclusion to Valhalla. Cyberpunk Bartender action. I love this game. So, till next time, my name's Rye. You guys take care of yourselves.